Hey there, good morning. Welcome to the locker room this Saturday. Today we have a special message and a special guest in Bamboo Wisman. He's the head coach and owner at Gracie Tampa West. He's a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt and professional MMA fighter, my coach and my friend, Bamboo Wisman. Today's message is going to be breaking through plateaus, opening up your mind, opening up your game, opening up your life, and breaking through those plateaus. So, Coach, what could you tell us about your suggestion, your advice on jiu-jitsu, on life, and how to break through a point where you feel like you're stuck?
My advice, breaking through a plateau is all about having a game plan for the future, and training or approaching life in a way to where you are right now doesn't matter. What's important is where you go, and you need to have a plan for that to happen. You can't just coast through life every day, wake up, go to work, go work out, go home, and expect things to change for you. You need to have a plan. You need to be doing things toward a purpose. In Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, if your goal is to get better at, say, the arm bar, that's my goal. I want to get better at the arm bar. Right now, I always miss it. I would like to be better at it. Well, if when you come in and you get on the mat and you spend your very limited time training, just doing what you've already been doing for the last 2 years, in 6 months from now, you're not going to be any better at the arm bar. You'll have had 6 more months of fun, but you won't be any better at the arm bar.
So if I'm hearing correctly, what you're saying is if I want to get better in an area of life, or if I want to get better in jiu-jitsu at this specific position, the only way to get better at it 6 months from today is to open myself up and try.
You have
and
to
in the midst
practice.
of trying, I'm assuming you might fail a couple times.
You're going to fail a lot in the beginning. Whenever you're trying something new or you're trying to improve on something you're not great at, you're going to fail in the short term. But that resilience, that continuation and keep trying is going to make you better, and it's going to allow you to succeed in the long term. If you see anyone that won a race or won a sport or won a championship, they didn't start out that awesome. They worked very hard to become good. A lot of practice goes into anybody building champions. And as far as fighting goes, the people that go in there and fight for 3 5-minute rounds, sometimes it's a 30-second knockout. They had months of rigorous, very hard training, dedication to be in shape and to have that timing and that explosiveness to be able to make that happen. I mean, they trained with a purpose for a long time. They make it look easy at the end because of the hard work that went into that training. So my simple message would be, write down your goals, put a plan together, and train for success. Don't just coast through life living in the now. Plan ahead. Put the work in now. Don't be afraid of failure in the short term, and you will succeed in the long term.
You heard it here. You heard it from one of Tampa and one of Florida's best Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, Joe Bamboo Wisman. Follow these steps. Break through that plateau. Live your very best life. Have a great weekend. Let's knock 'em out.